Good morning friends. Today we are going to solve the problem of pentagonal plane. Okay, let's see the question. Here in question given that a regular pentagon ABCDE of 35 mm side has its side AB in VP. Okay, so plane is resting in VP. So I write down here first stage is for VP, second stage for phi, and third stage for theta. Okay, VP and inclined at an angle of 50 degree to HP. So theta is equal to 50 degree. The corner A is 20 mm above HP. We solved many problems in earlier lecture, but in any problem that the condition for the point is not given. Okay, but in this problem the condition for the position of point A is given that the point A is 20 mm above the HP. Okay, so we take care about this condition when we draw the true shape of the plane. Okay, now the corner D is 40 mm in front of VP. Okay, corner D is 40 mm in front of VP. Point A is 20 mm above HP and point D is 40 mm in front of VP. Okay, draw the projection and find the inclination angle with VP. So we require to find the angle phi. Okay, so let's start with the first stage. First I draw the reference line at here. Here plane ABCD is resting in vertical plane. Okay, so we draw the pentagon on vertical plane and is resting on side AB. Okay, so we draw the side AB on left hand side and point A is 20 mm above HP. Okay, so first I draw one line which is parallel to the reference line and at a distance of 20 mm from the reference line. Okay, it is the locus for point A. Okay, now I mark my point A at here. Side is resting on side AB. Okay, so at here I take A dash point. Now I draw side of. Okay, so here I get my point B dash. Okay, now I draw the pentagon at here. Okay, I explain the method to how to draw the pentagon in third lecture. I give the name A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Okay, so I complete my front view at here. Now for drawing the top view I just simply take the projection from here. Okay, so here I get my point A, B, here I get my point C, E, and at here I get my point D. Okay, if I see from the top, then point A and E are hidden point. Okay, so this line give me the top view for the first stage. Now in second stage the angle phi is not given. Okay, but here one condition is given that the corner D is 40 mm in front of VP. Okay, so from reference line I measure the distance 40 mm and draw one parallel line from here. Okay, so this line, this distance is 40 mm and this distance is 20 mm. Okay, so I get my point D on this line. Okay, so first I mark point AB at here. Now I take this distance A to D. Okay, I take A as the center and draw one arc which intersect this reference line at here. Okay, because I get my point D on this locus. Okay, this is the locus for point D. Okay, so I get my D point at here. Okay, so for point D I have two conditions. Okay, I get the point D on this line, and distance of point D from D point A is equal to this much. Okay, so I take AD as a radius and A as a center. I draw one arc which intersect this locus at here. Okay, so here I get my point D. Okay, now I draw one line at here. Now for getting the point C and E, I take CD as a radius and D as a center. I draw one arc which intersected here. So here I get my point C and E. I explain again here. For the point D, condition is given that the point D is 40 mm in front of VP. So from reference line I measure distance 40 mm and draw locus for point D. Okay, now first I mark point A and B at here. Okay, now I know the distance between A and D, so I take AD as a radius and A as a center, draw one arc which intersect the locus of D. So here I get my point D. Okay, so in this way I complete the top view for the second stage. And if I measure this angle phi, then phi is equal to 45 degree. Okay, phi is equal to 45 degree. Okay, that asking question to find the inclination. Okay, now for drawing the front view, I just simply take the projection. For point A, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point A dash. Now for point B dash, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point B dash. Now for point C dash, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point C dash. Now for point D dash, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point D dash. Now for point E dash, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point E dash. Okay, so after joining this point A dash, B dash, B dash, C dash, C dash, D dash, D dash, E dash, and E dash, A dash. Okay, I complete the front view for the second stage. Okay, let's come to the third stage. Okay, in third stage, given that the side AB inclined at angle of 50 degree with the horizontal plane. Okay, so we draw this angle on vertical plane. Okay, so first I check that the length of the side AB is constant or not in both stage. Okay, here AB is equal to 35 mm, here AB is equal to 35 mm. Okay, so its length is constant. Okay, so we not required to find the apparent angle. Okay, so first I just simply draw one line at angle of 50 degree. Okay, I require to draw this pentagon at here. Okay, so I use the rectangle method. First I draw one rectangle at here. Okay, I give the name 1 2 3 4. Now when I draw the front view for the third stage, I take care about the condition that the point A is 20 mm above HP. Okay, so first I mark point A dash at here. Okay, on this locus of point A dash. Now I mark the point B dash at a distance of 35 mm from point A dash. Okay, so at here I get my point B dash. Okay, now I draw the rectangle, this rectangle at here. Now I measure the distance 2 to A. Okay, now from I take A as a center and draw one arc at here, and B as a center I draw one arc at here. Okay, so here I get my point 2 and at here I get my point 1. Okay, now for getting point 3 and 4, I draw two perpendicular line, one from point 1 and second from point 2. Now for drawing the point 3 and 4, I take 2 to 3 as a radius, 2 as a center and draw one arcade here. Now I take 1 as a center and draw one arcade here. Okay, so here I get my point 3 and at here I get my point 4. Okay, so after joining point 3 and 4, I get my rectangle. Now for point E dash and C dash, I take E dash 2 as a radius. Okay, now I take 2 as a center and draw one arcade here. Now I take 1 as a center and draw one arcade here. Okay, so here I get my point C dash and at here I get my point E dash. Okay, now for point D dash, I measure the distance 3D dash. Okay, now I take 3 as a center and draw one arcade here. So here I get my point D dash. Okay, so I get all 5 points of pentagon. Now I just simply connect B dash, C dash, C dash, D dash, D dash, E dash, E dash, A dash. Okay, so in this way I complete the front view for the third stage. Now for top view, I just simply take the projection. Okay, I start with the point A. For point A, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point A. Okay, now for point B, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point B. Now for point C, I take the projection from here and from here. So intersection of these two lines give me the point C at here. Okay, now for point D, I take the projection from here and from here. Okay, here point D is 40 mm in front of VP. Okay, so its distance from reference line is 40 mm. Now for getting the point E, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point E. Okay, so after joining this point A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E and E, E. Okay, I get the top view for the third stage. Okay, so before ending, I just check that the point A and B is on reference line or not, because plane is resting on side AB. Okay, here in first stage point A and B on reference line, in second stage point A and B on reference line, and in third stage point A and B on reference line. Okay, so here I complete this problem. Okay, so here I conclude this lecture. Now in upcoming lectures we solve the problem of circular and square plane. Thank you.